see anything? It was really small, like a cocoon or something.
No, nothing like that, no. I do see something. Oh, no, just a dredge ship. Dredge!
What? Where?
I'm on it.
Corso, we have a problem. You better get up here.
I'm here. What's the problem? Stiff, let's go.
All right. I'm locked onto him, sir.
Go. Look out for his buddy.
There's only one. So alone, just one.
3, 5, 22.
3, 5, 22, 74, 11. Kale!
Die, dredge scumball!
Oh, don't shoot. Oh, guys. Come on, it's me.
It's Kale.
Stiff, hold your fire.
Oops.
Akima, open the cargo bay.
How much do you remember about Titan A.E? I didn't remember much when a friend brought it to me, which is exactly why I just had to do a refreshers episode on it. So strap in, grab your space gear, and let's get refreshed on a dark and gritty sci-fi classic. Unbeknownst to me at the time, I think this movie helped influence my love for futuristic space backdrops. It was yet another example shown in media at the time of how aliens and humans could coexist in outer space. Going forward, I'll be including a quick plot synopsis within the taste tester section, but I'm also going to be adding a new section into the videos going forward that we're going to be calling Can We Meme It, and we'll get into that a little bit later. Titan A.E takes place between 3028 AD and 3044 AD, and 3044 AD is also considered 16 AE, and we'll get into the AE part later because that kind of gets into heavy spoiler territory, just so you know. The movie starts off with an attack on Earth by an alien race named the Dredge, and they're attacking Earth because the humans basically just created this project they've been working on called the Titan, which we'll get into a little bit later. And I'm not gonna lie, they're messing us up. And also, I'm just gonna be honest, they take out Earth pretty easily while trying to destroy the Titan, which is a little scary. Like, I'm talking blasted into pieces with a huge alien death beam easy. Like, it took him no time at all. This was some Star Wars stuff. We are shown specifically that a young character named Kale, along with others on the same ship, make it out alive. It skips to 15 years later, and then we're shown an older Kale who is working as a grunt at his space salvage yard. We are then reintroduced to Captain Corso and his new crew who are looking for Kale because he is the key to the location of the Titan. And from here, we start on our journey with our characters to find the location of the Titan. Titan A.E was theoretically released on June 16, 2000 by 20th Century Fox. The movie was produced by FoxAnimation Studios and was directed by Don Bluth and Gary Goldman. These directors have a history of working on multiple projects together like All Dogs Go to Heaven, Anastasia, and Land Before Time, which are all fantastic classic movies. Titan A.E was supposed to be a live action film, but after spending too much time and money without any progress, it was given to the FoxAnimation Studios. Titan A.E will be the last movie produced by FoxAnimation Studios. 10 days after the film's release, FoxAnimation Studios would close their doors. The studio suffered many cutbacks during the production of Titan A.E, which also led to the film's promo and distribution budget being cut. Although Titan A.E can be considered a cult classic, it ended up losing $100 million for 20th Century Fox. In my personal opinion, I think the release of Treasure Planet 2 years later sort of overshadowed Titan A.E with its own take on sci-fi adventure, which wasn't really as dark as Titan A.E. There's a ton of more history we can get into, but I just wanted to get into the basics. I originally planned for refreshers to be, kind of like a refresher, but if you guys want to see more of a deep dive into the history on some of this stuff, let me know in the comments below. Titan A.E's character list isn't nearly as long as the other refreshers episodes we've done, like SWAT Cats or Samurai Pizza Cats, so I'm going to include villains, heroes, and honorable character mentions within this section. The FoxAnimation Studio definitely put their budget to use by getting a fantastic cast put together. The main character of our story, Kale, and son of the professor who created the Titan project, is voiced by none other than Matt Damon. The pilot of the Valkyrie, Akima, and probably the earliest rational reason of why I'm attracted to women who dye their hair similar to hers, is voiced by Drew Barrymore. I mean, just look at the hair. It's perfect. Kale's father, Professor Sam Tucker, who is creator of the Titan, is voiced by the legendary Ron Perlman. The captain of the Valkyrie, Joseph Corso, who I never trusted from the get-go, is voiced by another legend, Bill Pullman. Preed, who is Corso's second in command, is voiced by Nathan Lane. Goon, who is the lovable goof and map expert of the crew, is voiced by the lovable goof and legend, John Leguizamo. Tech, who has a very small role but still voiced by the one and only Tone Loc with his low and raspy voice. Stith, who is basically the gunnery officer of the Valkyrie, is voiced by yet another legend, Janine Garofalo. Then, just because I had to include him because his face is so creepy and weird. I don't even remember what this dude's name is. Gino in post, fix it. What's his name? Put it here along with his weird, creepy smile. And somebody get this dog away from this man because I don't feel right with what's going on here. That covers almost every character in the movie besides some background characters who don't really have many voice lines. Even some of the main characters only have a few, like Tech. Remember when I talked about a Can We Meme It section earlier? Well, we're finally here. We have a golden opportunity in front of us to supply the internet with what it really needs, and that is more memes. So, going forward, I challenge you to come up with memes when you get refreshed on these old TV shows, movies, or video games. With that being said, Future Gino, if you don't mind. How did you do that? I was literally in the middle of eating. That's all you need? Yes, I got it. I'll take care of it. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, there it is. That's mine. I look forward to seeing what you all create, and please feel free to share them with me on Twitter and follow me on Twitter. My @ is Ginosan, that is with a 0 and not an O. And also make sure you hashtag refresher memes so that way I can look it up and see what you guys created. So there's not too many extras to go over, but I did grab a couple of things that I just wanted to add in here because it didn't really fit anywhere else. So here we go. There was supposed to be a video game that launched during the fall of 2000, but because the movie did so poorly, among other reasons, it was canceled during early development. I'll see if I can find anything. So Future Gino, if you can find anything, go ahead and slip it in right here. But I don't think they really had anything that got released for the game. There's a cool scene where they get to the Titan and then they actually see a bunch of DNA vials that are being stored of all the animals that roam Earth, which is cool because, you know, they can recreate them later when new Earth is made. I just thought that was a pretty cool concept, and I know it's been used in other forms of media, but still pretty cool to see. The human drifter colonies are pretty cool. They're basically mashed up ships of escape pods, basically, and that's where all the humans are living in space. But it's also kind of sad because it's not the best living conditions, mainly because I'm sure it's all pretty small for the amount of people that are actually there. But humans are making the most of it, so. This movie has all kinds of cool shots. We get to see stuff like the Valkyrie flying with these ghost birds. I don't really remember the name of the birds. And we also have shots of Kale and Akima and like this ice belt later on in the movie. After doing a quick refreshers episode on Titan A.E, I realized younger me probably had no idea what was going on, and I was just along for the cool space ride. Watching it now that I'm older, I'm able to appreciate the movie way more so than when I was a kid. Being able to see the human colony filled with all kinds of people from different backgrounds and races working together instead of being divided by those things was pretty awesome to see. It was refreshing but also sad to see that the thing that always unites humans is the threat of their own extinction. Just imagine the potential of human beings if we all work together as one human race. But I digress. The last thing I want to bring up is kind of a film theory, if you will. It's never specifically said why the Dredge want to kill the human race, but I think it's because they knew humans were building the Titan. The Titan project was a terraforming program that used massive amounts of energy and materials to create a livable planets for humans. The Dredge are beings of pure energy, which is exactly what the Titan took from the Dredge mothership to create Bob, or New Earth, whatever you guys want to call it. My theory is that the Dredge knew about this project and knew humans would eventually hunt down Dredge in order to use them as fuel for the Titan or any other similar Titan projects that humans created. But that's just a theory. A film theory. I'm just kidding. Don't copyright claim me, Matt Pat. I love your stuff. For those of you wanting to get a full refresher on this movie, you can find it on several streaming locations like Hulu, Sling, Roku, Amazon, Apple TV, or Stars, all of which will require a subscription. Also, not sponsored. Thank you guys for all the support so far. I love doing these episodes. They're fun. I hope you guys are having fun with them too. For the next episode that I got in mind, I think it's going to be something that's been recently in the news because they're going to try to maybe redo it. I'm not too sure. We'll see where that goes, but I saw it and I was like, man, it's been so long since I've seen this.
Street pizza. Claw marks? What could be strong enough to leave claw marks in solid stone?
And yes, don't worry, I got bloopers for y'all. So enjoy, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace. Did I say that right? Leguizamo? How do I say John Leguizamo's name?
John Leguizamo.
Okay, sorry. I just wanted to make sure. We are recording for refreshers. We are recording for refreshers. We are recording for refreshers. Okay, here we go. This is good. So strap in. Okay, hold on. La, la, la. So strap in. Sorry, I started laughing because of the weird stuff like that. This is why it all goes to the bloopers. Grab your space gear, strap in, let's get refreshed on a dark and gritty sci-fi classic. Let's get refreshed on a dark and gritty sci-fi classic. Let's get refreshed on a dark and gritty sci-fi classic. Let's get refreshed on a dark and gritty sci-fi classic. Okay. You guys are gonna think I'm insane after this. Okay. I like how I'm writing this as I'm recording too. It's all good. This is what we do. I think you can make that for something. You want to do one more take though, don't you? Yes. I'm a perfectionist, so let's go. Please look at the camera more, Gino. Okay. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Actually, no. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. I think that was Carla's hair. Cut!